In the late spring of 2004, Jennifer Love Hewitt was hanging out with friends in L.A. A sitcom she had created and starred in for ABC had just been abruptly canceled before it even had a chance to air.
My mom had invited me to go to this place called the Magic Castle. It's like a little tiny castle sort of in the Hollywood Hills, and they do magic. We were sitting in this room with, like, I don't know, 8 of our friends or whatever, and we're there for a seance. Now, I didn't really know what a seance was at that point in time, and the guy's like, we're gonna sit around the room, we're gonna try to call spirits, and woo.
The man leading this seance instructed everyone to close their fists and hold them that way for the next 45 minutes.
And everybody's like, really? Like, hold it in a fist for the next 45 minutes? Hello. This is supposed to be an enjoyable evening. What's going on, you know?
At the end of the seance, he asked everyone to go around the room and open their hands slowly, one by one. He explained that if there was an X in the middle of your hand, it meant the spirits wanted to talk to you.
So he goes around the room and he points to everybody, and I'm like the third person he points to, and I open my hand and there's an X in it. And he was like, well, obviously the spirits feel connected to you in some way. And he's like, and I'm like, yeah, all right, thanks. And so we leave, and I'm like, ooh, the spirits like me, okay. So we go back to my mom's house, and sitting on her doorstep in this package is the Untitled John Gray Project.
The Untitled John Gray Project would not only become a hit television series, it would mark the rebirth of a career.
I'd had a meeting with Les Moonves at CBS, and he was like, well, we've got a drama and we've got a comedy. How you feeling? Which one you want to take a look at? You know, we'd love to have you come be a part of the network, blah, blah. And I was like, you know, I don't really know. I'm not really sure. So he's like, listen, we're going to send both over to your house later on today. You just think about it and read them over the weekend. And I'm like, great, okay.
The 2 scripts were The Ghost Whisperer, which at the time was just called The John Gray Project, and a comedy called How I Met Your Mother. As it turned out, fate would step in and help her make the decision.
I sat down to read the Untitled John Gray Project, and it was about ghosts. Now, I had no idea it was about ghosts. I remember being at the Magic Castle and the guy going, spirits want to talk to you.
Jennifer had recently returned from a seance with friends, and as she began reading the script, it had a profound effect on her.
And I started reading the script, and by like page 5, I was bawling, and I'm going, this is, like, I'm an overly emotional person, but this was like a lot of emotion for just sitting and reading a script, which I do 1,000,000 times a week.
By the time she got to the end, she knew that she had to do it. The Ghost Whisperer premiered on CBS on September 23, 2005.